What is going on, family? It's your boy Terrill Bennett with Forex Executives, and this is the weekly Forex technical analysis breakdown. All right, so I'm gonna be talking about one pair this week, Euro USD. I've been getting a lot of feedback. You guys like when I just break down one pair, all the way from the monthly, all the way down to the daily or the H4. So let's just jump straight into it. All right, so right now, all right, this is the monthly candle for Euro USD. Okay, so we can see that price did push a little bit lower. We did get a doji last month, and we can see that the price is kind of pushing back up to this weekly resistance area at 1.13. All right, so we can see that the price already made this nice little wick for the month, and I'm thinking that price is going to push back up to this weekly resistance before we get a move south, or even a break above, a retest, and a move all the way up. So you can see, if we go back through, the market push down. All right, sorry about that. Had a minor push up, market push down, had a big push up, push down, and market had just been consolidating in this area before we broke below this 1.13 area. All right, and we can see that the market is pulling back to this area, so I think we can get a pullback and then a continuation to the downside, all right, to these recent lows or even lower. All right, so let's just break this thing down to the weekly so we can get a clearer picture of what's going on. You can see that the market has just been kind of trending every week. Bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle. So we've been getting, it's been trending pretty well. Okay, pretty well. Making higher highs, lower lows and lower highs. All right, so we can see that the market did make this lower low. Market is pulling back to create this lower high. So I'm thinking the market is going to push up to this area and then continue south. All right, and if it does do that, then it'll be a completion of a W pattern. All right, so let's just erase most of this stuff. All right, so it'll be the completion of a W pattern. And if you look back on my last 2 or 3 videos, I talked about the W pattern and what it means. All right, once a W pattern is completed, all right, the market is going to short. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a completion of this W pattern right at this weekly resistance area, and then a move to the downside. All right, unless this trend line is broken. So I'm gonna draw this nice little trend line that I got. Okay, and we just gonna just touch as many candles as possible without cutting any colors. Okay, so that's good. Touched a lot of candles without cutting the colors. All right, let's break this thing down to the daily. Okay, so the whole goal, like I said, is to touch as many candles as possible without actually cutting the body of the candle. All right, we want to touch the wicks. We don't want to touch the bodies of the candle. All right, so we can cut the wicks, not the bodies. All right, and you can see price has respected this trend line on multiple occasions. All right, here, here, and all the way here. All right, so I'm looking for the market to pull all the way back up to this trend line area. All right, which lines right up with our weekly resistance. All right, so that's 2 confluences. We got a nice bearish weekly trend line. We got a nice retest of the weekly resistance, and we got a completion of a W pattern on the weekly. All right, so everything is kind of signifying that this thing is going to go short, probably to these recent lows, or even to this low here, or even lower. All right, so just keep in mind, like I said, I do think price will long before, you know, I like to paint multiple scenarios. Okay, so I'm not naive to what I see to my left. All right, a nice little swing level, and you can see that price broke below this area, pulled back to it deeply, and then it pulled back to it again right now, and price is also making another W right here. So, and this is on the daily. So like I said, we do get this push up. I think price is going to hit this trend line area, this resistance area, and get a move to the downside. All right, so let's just throw our fib on here just to see what's going on, and we got another confluence on why this thing may possibly short. Okay, let's just delete this. Remember, always keep your charts clean. All right, you can see that the market did push down. All right, and then we did get this test of the 61.8, push down again, another test of the 61.8. Okay, so the market does push up, then we may get a 78.6 retracement hit, or even an 88.6 retracement hit right here. And I'm gonna just throw this on my fib just to see if the 88.6 lines up. I usually don't worry about the 88.6. So let's see. I don't even have it on here, so let's do 86. And you can see right there, the 88.6 lines right up with my weekly resistance and the trend line. So that would be perfect. If the market did push up and tap this area, that would be perfect. All right. So let's just take that 88.6 off. All right. So we got a lot of confluences on this, why this thing may go short. You know, but you know, the market could do all types of things. It could push up, break this area, come back, retest, and then get a move all the way up to the 127 before we get a move to the downside. All right, so there's just one thing that I'm looking for this week. My job as a swing trader is to predict one weekly candle at a time. So I'm thinking we're going to get an early push up at the beginning of this week, and then if I can get some nice bearish price action, then I'll be looking to take this thing short all the way to these recent lows. All right, so if that was to happen, and we get us a nice sell at this 1.13 area, and I want to take the take profit to the close. All right, so that'll be a 6 to 1. All right, risking a possible 25 to 35 pips depending on price action, and going all the way down to 1.1135. That's 165 pips, a 6.6 to 1. That's the type of trades that I love. And you know, hopefully we can get this move this week, man. I think EURUSD may be a phenomenal trade this week. So just keep your eyes on this pair as well. I hope you guys got a ton of value out of this video. I see that you guys did like the interview video that I did with Muhammad. I appreciate the love. He appreciates the love, and you know, go give him a follow, man. Watch that video if you haven't watched it. He's a special guy, man, and he really you know, persevered through a lot to get to be a full-time trader, man, and you know, that means a lot to him, and it means a lot to me as well. So you know, show him some love. If you guys, like I said, if you got any value out of this video, if you know anybody, any up-and-coming traders that are struggling, you know, shoot them my videos, man. Share my videos, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope everybody have a blessed trading week, and let's murder the markets this week. All right, let's get it.